Hey Strong Siders, we're going to do another video today. Today we're going to look at fixing the range of motion for your overhead press. So if you did have some problems, let's take a look at how you by yourself can fix them. That being said, I do want you to get checked out to make sure that we are releasing the right things. At the very least, what we can do is we can check to see if you have some tight lats, tight teres major, tight levator scap. Do this sometime outside of working out. I don't want you to release something you shouldn't, but if you do it before bed, not going to be a problem. Cam's going to check his overhead position. We see that he's got the bent elbows, internally rotated shoulders as he's going overhead. This could spell disaster if he's pressing something really heavy and one of those arms wants to rotate under load. So we're going to look at the teres major first. I'm going to get the ball kind of in the general area here. I'm looking for the bottom of the scapula, kind of going up towards the inside of the arm. So I'm going to have him go overhead. That ball's not quite in the right position, so we're going to get it in a little bit deeper, trying to find a little bit of a tender spot right near the bottom corner of that shoulder blade. So now he's just going to work basically the same movement that we did for the test. I'm going to have him go through overhead position, trying to maintain external rotation in the arm the whole time. He's bridged up here to put a little bit more pressure on the ball. He's going to go through. We're not going to show all the repetitions that he did, but maybe you want to do about 10 to 12 reps, and then we're going to go back to the wall and we're going to recheck that range of motion. So as we see, as he raises up overhead, let's just take a look. Honestly, both arms actually look a little bit better there. Definitely the right side is doing great. So next up, we're going to get into that levator scap. Cam is known to have a little bit of an issue in this area anyway, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to get that ball in there. He's going to find the tension, and he's going to go into overhead raises again, maintaining external rotation as best he can. One thing you guys may notice that while he's laying on the ground, he actually has really good range of motion. There's a good chance that I might want to check into something that has to do when he's standing up and actually moving against gravity a little bit more. Maybe when he's standing, his body doesn't want to give him the range of motion that he wants. So just a couple reps there that we're going to show, then we're going to go back to the wall again. Let's see how his range of motion is. That left arm is looking really good. You see that it's getting a little bit closer to the head. Something's held back on that left side. Again, we're only addressing that right one right now in the video, but we'll definitely get to work on that left side afterwards. Good. You can see him trying to really think hard about what to do with that left to try to make it match now that the other one is just moving nice and easy. Good. Okay, so that's teres major and levator scap. Let's move on to the lat. Cam is laying on a foam roller on the side of his lat, rolling around to try to find the most tender spot. And then we're going to go through some arm sweeping motions, recreating a bit of an overhead motion here, trying to free up some of that lat. It's kind of putting it into its end range, well compressed, again inhibiting some of that tight muscle. And then we'll go and we'll take another look at his overhead position to see how it's improved. There we go, again focusing on that right side. Looking pretty good, definitely better than what we saw in the very first video that we took of him going overhead. That's it, Strong Siders. Again, get yourself assessed. Better to know exactly what you should be doing, but this is a way that you can test to see if you can make your range of motion a little bit better. Again, do this after your workout or maybe when you're just at home, play around with your range of motion. Don't load right after doing this. Best of luck, Strong Siders. Have a good one.